Oh, good morning and welcome back. And yeah, it's been a while. With that heat we've had in the past few recent sort of month or two, it's just been too hot for me to get out. I don't deal with the sun very well when I'm fishing. And also I've had like family commitments, work commitments, DIY projects to do. But that's all squared up now. Weather temperature's dropping a bit now, so it's a bit more comfortable to be out. Although today it is still a bit muggy, but I have just set the bivvy up, and yeah, I'm sweating a little bit now. So yeah, I'm down back on the linear fisheries at the Tar Farm complex, and I'm on Lake 5 fishing peg 13. Never fished this one before. I fished Lake 7 before with my mate Chris, which is next door. So yeah, I looked last night on the Catch website, and the bottom half of the lake is quite busy, and so this peg 13 is sort of like got its own little bay in front of us, a nice little reed line, and it's quite shallow at this end as well. Sort of 2 or 3 foot there, down to about sort of 8 to 10 foot just slightly to my left. So hopefully they'll pay a visit to this little corner or bay during my 24 hours I got here. But yeah, I just spoke to the guy in peg 12. He got here late last night and he lost one this morning. I'm gonna have a cold drink and then I'm gonna get the mark rod out, get all find some spots, sort of depths we got, because water levels have dropped quite dramatically by the look of it. So yeah, we'll get the mark rod out and go from there. Yeah, so I've got about 10-11 foot of water there. I've popped the float up twice. I'm going to clip it up there. Well, it's sort of like not quite halfway out. Just clip it up there for a bit and I'll just bring it in a bit to see where it starts to shallow up. If I can get this line clip in the reel. Or the line in the line clip, shall I say. There you go. Yeah, it's about 7 foot, only like 2 rod lengths out. Bit of weed in that margin as well. Yeah, so it looks like it's roughly sort of like 10 to 11 foot sort of mid-water. So I'm I'm just going to do a bit more exploring either side of that, and then make a decision on where I'm going to fish. Okay then, so that's just over 5 wraps, so it's not far out at all. Like I said, it's probably just this side of halfway of the far margin. My marker stick, so I put some high vis tape on there. It's all come unstuck, it's all gone crispy and horrible. The line is not peeling off at all nicely, as you've probably just seen. So yeah, I have to get a bit of sandpaper that and we'll steam it and clean them up a bit. Right, so I've got my rods marked up. I just need to get my rod set up now. I'm going to be fishing solid bags on this session, something a little bit different, and yeah, go from there. Whew, that is still warm. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be fishing solid bags for this session, so I thought I'd just take you through my rig I've got. It's basically a little 12mm wafter, size 4 hook, a little bit of soft coated braid. Got a little quick change swivel there, so I can sort of change hook lengths if I need to. A little I think it's 2 or 2.5 ounce flat lead Carp mad tackle, and then I've got that connected. My main line is straight through to one of the bag stems, and then I've got a quarter tail rubber clipped over that. I can get it over. There we go. And then I got one of the rigmarole tubing kits just slid into the bottom to help pin that down on the bottom. So yeah, and also there's some nice scaly fish in here, so hopefully that'll protect it as well. So yeah, I'm gonna pop them into a little solid bag and get them out there. Okay then, first solid bag ready to be launched out. So I put a bit of the old smart liquid on there as well, and yeah, I've got it all wrapped up. Let's get it out there. Okay, so that's the first rod set. Just went slightly to the right, so that's going to be my right hand rod, just to the right of the tree marker I got over on the distance there. So I've got to completely rig up a second rod, exactly same as that one, and then that one goes slightly to the left of that one. Okay, and number 2. Okay, so that's both rods out on the dance floor. I've got them both in the same spot at the moment. I'm just going to leave them for a bit, and I might even put some bait over there later. See how it goes. I've got a lovely margin down the sides of my left hand here, and a really nice reed line across the way. So you know, I might even explore them during the session as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Right, I need to have a tidy up because I'm in a right mess here. Okay then guys, so I've been fishing about an hour now, and a couple of little liners, but that's it. But I have noticed sort of another 2-3 rods out further where I'm fishing, there is a bit of fizzing going on. So yeah, I've literally just reeled in the right hand rod and replaced it with a bag. Yeah, wasp flying around my thumb. So yeah, I had 2 previous bags of artificial corn tied in my PVA box, so I just squirt some liquid in there and just fired out the right hand rod over to where I see them fish fizzing. So yeah, I'm going to bring in the second rod and put that out just a little bit further as well, because it seems to be maybe just a bit further across. So yeah, get this one on and see what happens there. Okay, that's them 2 rods set again, and yeah, I'm going to give them an hour, and then if not, I might bring them in just a little bit closer and then catapult a load of pellets in the general area and see if that can entice a bite. Right, it's been a good hour or so now since I put them rods out a bit further out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring them both back in, and I'm going to put them probably about halfway out, just a little bit further than what I initially rods out this morning. So there's still a bit of fizzing going on out there. So yeah, I'm going to put these 2 back out. Well, I've actually just done the one. I'm just going to do the second one, and then I'm going to catapult a load of pellet over the top of it and see if that could entice a bite. Okay, bag number 2. Okay then, so that is both rods back out. 2 fresh solid bags. Yeah, probably 6-7 wraps out, I would say. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the catapult and some pellets and just fire a load of them in, just in the general sort of area. See if I can create a bit of a carpet bait and see what happens there. Right, let's get that cat. Well, that's a bit of pellet being put out. Hopefully the attraction of the noise might trigger something, maybe. My sort of thinking is that, you know, they spent years being fed by pellet not long before this fishery opened, so maybe it's a noise they're familiar with. Well guys, it's been fishing about 6 hours now. Even the liners I was getting has dried up, so yeah, hopefully the evening brings something. But you know, I've been keeping a good eye on down the lake. Also I can't see down my far left, but the anglers I can see, I've been keeping a regular eye on. I haven't seen anything caught. I haven't seen a fish yet either, sort of boshing or nothing, so who knows. I mean, I don't know if you can see the guy in the distance behind me, he looks like he's packing up, so might give me an option to sort of chuck a bag a bit further out into that water over there if needs be. I don't know, but yeah, I'm going to tie a few more solid bags up, I think, for the evening. I don't want to be doing that in the night if I can help it, and yeah, go from there. Okay then guys, I've literally just seen my first fish, and it's just out to my left, 5-6 rodlets out, just rolled on the surface a couple of times. So I'm just gonna perfect. Right, so I'm just going to reel in just the one rod over there, and hopefully something might come of it. Oh, the old wind's picking up as well. Yeah, so I'll just see a fish just roll sort of just 5-6 rod lengths out there, and yeah, so I quickly reeled him a rod, chucked another bag on there, and just whipped out there a bit quick. So I've chucked a load of the sprayed the bait and injected some of the old cherry bomb booster spray from Hinders on there as well. A bit of added attraction. So yeah, we can only try. Okay then, just an evening update. It's sort of nearly 6:30 now, and I thought I'd like sign out for the evening before it gets dark. So yeah, so as you see earlier, I cast that left hand rod over to that showing fish. I have had a couple of liners on that, but hasn't come to nothing as yet. So fingers crossed it might. But yeah, so I'm just going to settle down for the evening now, and put the camera away, and hopefully be able to get out in the night for you, or during the evening. But yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I generally fish with 3 rods, but for this session I just decided on the 2. Main reasons is this bay I got here to the right is really shallow, so if somebody is fishing on that, swim with it. I've still got a bit of water, but you know, 3 rods might be a little bit tight. Yeah, and it's the cost as well. You know, it's quite pricey. It's a lovely venue. You know, it's nice to be able to book it and secure your swim as well as the lake. But yeah, it can be a bit pricey. For just this one, I'm just doing 24 hours in this little bay at the end. I'll just stick to the 2 rods. So yeah, right, I'm gonna settle down, have a coffee, put this electrical kit away, and we'll hopefully see you in the night. Okay then guys, I've got a clue what time it is in the morning. I think it's early hours in the morning. But my right hand rod, which was over that sort of baited area I put out, has just literally ripped off with this little tinker. Not very big, I haven't bothered weighing it, but yeah, a blank saver. So yeah, well chuffs. Lovely little scales on it. But a nice little account for yourself. To show you the other side. And then, yeah, we're getting back. There you go. The blank is out of the way. Yeah, beautiful little fish though. Right, let's get it back, get that rod back out, and then get back into my pit. Wow, good morning, and yeah, quite a night after that fish, which initially I thought was early hours in the morning, but turned out to be about 20 to 12. So I must have been in a bit of a deep sleep, which is a bit unusual for me. So yeah, after that, nothing. So I reset the rod, same sort of area, had a couple of liners, and that's been it. Had a little bit of rain in the night, but not a lot. And the old wind's picking up a little bit now. But yeah, so it's 6:30, and I've got to be gone by this peg by 10 o'clock. So I'm going to give it sort of another hour. I'm going to have coffee, get sorted a bit, and then I'm going to refresh both the bags, chuck them out for the remainder of the session, and then yeah, go away with a smile on my face because the blank is out of the way. Only a little fish like you saw, but yeah, pretty little one, and I'm glad to have it. Right, I didn't hear any more alarms last night either, so I don't know. I probably wouldn't have heard them anyway, they're a bit far away to be fair. But anyway, let's get this kettle on. Okay then guys, time for the morning recast. So 2 more bags, a little bit of smart liquid just smothered on the bag, just for a little bit of extra attraction. Now this left rod, didn't do nothing last night, so I'm gonna put it more around to the left, up against the margin. So I'm just going to go over the top of these reeds if I can, just try a different area. Like there. There you go. Come a bit loose. That's one. Second one, exactly the same. Different colour hook baits. I think one is a pink and one is a white. That means which way round they are. This one I'm going to just chuck out, same areas I caught that one last night on. Which is just, yeah, so I'll just pop this out in front of me. There you go, that's on the deck. there we go. Both rods refreshed, and see if that brings anything. But yeah, probably got a few hours left of my session now, so I'm just gonna start packing up some of the non-essentials and just chill out. Hello again. Well guys, that is virtually it for me. I've probably got about an hour and a half left of the session left, but I'm gonna have a big pack down now. There's no bad weather due, so as you can see, all the bib is still up, so I need to get all that down and get the worst of it packed away. So yeah, I'm going to leave the rods out for probably another hour. If anything happens, obviously you'll be the first to know. And yeah, so yeah, that's me. Been really good to get back out on the bank. And thanks for watching. I appreciate the support, and we'll see you on the next one. Tight lines, guys.